Hello everybody out there. I hope you're having a wonderful day and welcome to Animonieee, where today we will be talking about who are the top 5 most powerful MCs in Isekai anime. Yeah, that's right, the top 5 most powerful MCs that you will see when it comes to the Isekai genre. Now I know what y'all are thinking. This is tough. This is a tough concept. You know, as we all know, Isekai characters are known to be overpowered and a little OD. I'm not gonna lie. But here today, we are going to see who, at least from my perspective, are the top 5 most powerful MCs. Now, before we start, I just want to remind everybody that if you're not subscribed, please hit that button down below. It'll help us out a lot. Make sure to like, comment, and hit that notification bell as well. It'll help us out a lot. Now, firstly, we're gonna start with some honorable mentions. You know, this is tough. There's a lot of Isekai characters that are very, very, very powerful. But with that being said, let's start off with our honorable mentions for today. Firstly, we have Shin Wolford. Then we have Rudeus Greyrat, followed by Gobu, and lastly, Ainz Algon. Now, if you're like me, I know you're sick right now. I'm sorry. I had to do it. But Shin Wolford, bro, that's my guy. I love Shin Wolford, but he's just not as tough as the next 5 people on this list. Gobu is tough also, and he's just getting stronger. Like, we've only seen season 1. In the books, in the manga, he's like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, for Rudeus is somebody that has a lot of potential and could be on this top 5 list. But the thing with Rudeus is we all know he has his mental faults from when he was stuck as an otaku in his previous life. So, you know, that nerfs him significantly from where he could be. And lastly, for Ainz is tough as well. But Ainz is known to step off of the gas a little bit and not really go as hard as he really should be. But when Ainz is on go mode, we all know Ainz is on go mode. Like, we know he packed entire nations up, packed up people's strongest generals, stopped time, has insta-death skills. Like, Ainz is like that. But, you know, he play around too much, so he can't be on my top 5. I'm sorry. Now, at number 5 on this list, we have Sid Kagano. Yes, we have Sid Kagano from Eminence in Shadow. Now, the thing about Sid Kagano is when I do my top 5 most annoying MCs list, he's going to be on there too. Because we all know just how much he trolls, just how much he holds back, just how much he just does stupid things for entertainment. But at the end of the day, we cannot dispute how strong and how powerful this man is. And not only that, just how smart he is and how talented he is. Like, he's a genius. I mean, like, we all know about I Am Atomic. We know about his multiple sword styles. We know about his insane mana. We know about his hand-to-hand combat abilities that he developed in his previous life. And we just know about his insane luck factor. Like, there's no reason why every time he thinks that he's doing something wrong, his subordinates from Shadow Garden always come to his defense and say, "Oh my God, Master, you thought of this?" Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? At the end of the day, though, he's extremely powerful. He has multiple techniques and skills, great at disguises, has a lot of money and influence based on his ability to head Shadow Garden, even though he does a piss poor job of that a lot of times in the show. But still, I can't place him higher than 5 on this list. Now, many of you might be wondering why is he only 5 on this list if he's so insanely strong, and that's just strictly because the next couple people on this list, I feel like, have the ability to beat him. Like, they have hacks or something else along those lines that can just stop Sid Kagano in his tracks. Now, at number 4, we have Seika Lamprobe. Now, if you are unfamiliar with Mr. Seika, let me familiarize you with his game. Bro, this man is a demon, bro. Like, literally a demon. Now, he comes from the show The Reincarnation of the Strongest Exorcist in Another World. And when I tell you he is the strongest, this man is the strongest. He leaves nothing to chance, something that Rudeus Greyrat doesn't do. But I digress. Seika Lamprobe, he has multiple abilities. He has the power to summon Ayakashi, which are magical creatures or demon-like creatures in the verse that are extremely powerful. He wields Shikigami, which we most of us, we know what Shikigami are. I'll have the explanation up on the screen right here. He can also apply and remove curses. Broken. He has sword art, he has magic, which everybody else in the verse uses, but they can't understand why he's so strong, despite not showing that fact that he can use magic, but it's because he has exorcist-like powers. He has barrier arts, he has strength enhancing, he has curse resistance, he has immortal vision, dragon vein vision to be specific, and then on top of it all, when you think he's a prodigy, he's actually the demon king, the most terrible demon king reincarnated as a human being with all of his powers. He's that guy. He's just that guy. And nobody can stop him, and they can't figure out why he's like this. Like, he's just different. Now, as powerful as Seika is, he's not as powerful as this next guy. Number 3 on this list, we have Makoto Misumi. Yes, Makoto Misumi from Tsukimichi Moonlight Fantasy. Now, Makoto is one of those characters in isekais where he doesn't have everything handed to him, but he's still strong to start out with, but he has to work a little bit to unlock some of that strength and unlock that confidence. He doesn't just start out broken like a lot of isekai characters. Now, that's not to say that my boy isn't powerful to start with, because he's extremely powerful. Like, he defeated a greater dragon within like the first 5 episodes of the show. Like, he's extremely broken. But at the same time, his confidence is a little shot because of his initial interaction with the goddess, who wasn't messing with him because my boy was a little chopped, like he was a little ugly. But that's neither here nor there. And also the fact that that same goddess had put a curse on him not to be able to speak Hayumen or English in their world. Still, however, despite these handicaps and despite the limitations the goddess of the world in that verse put on him, the goddess of the original earth that he came from was able to bless him with key arts, something that nobody else in the show has, and he eventually develops more and more strength over time. My boy is able to manifest his mana in mana skin like nobody else in the show can do that. He has an absurd amount of mana, like ever able to unleash all of his mana. So he has to have people build him different equipment to help sustain how much mana he actually has. Like, if this was Naruto, he would be one of those people you call a chakra beast. Like, he would be a Nine Tails full chakra cloak Nine Tails Jinchuriki. Like, he has unlimited stamina, unlimited mana. He's just too strong. And then to go on top of that, he has kenjutsu skills, he has archery skills, he has everything that you need to be a complete beast. And then on top of that, he has a Power Ranger suit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that jump was tough. Now at number 2 on the list, we have Lloyd Desalum. I know what some of y'all might be thinking. Y'all might be thinking it's too early. Oh, this show just came out. Oh, that man's is a squeaker. Oh, that man's shorts is too tight. Well, I don't care, because he's like that. My boy is another mana beast. He's another mana fiend, bro. He's a fiend. His mana and stamina might be more than Makoto Misumi, and that's saying a lot. I know it's hard to compare because it's different shows, but he's a demon. He's literally a demon. We see Lloyd in this show go up against beings called demons, who are literally the embodiment of mana, and he is waxing them off straight just his pressure alone. They feel the pressure of his mana and are shook, like they don't know what to do. Not only that, not only is my boy Lloyd a mana beast, but he's actually extremely skilled. Like, he is one of the more skillful characters on this entire list, if I'm being frank and being quite honest. Not only is he a mana beast, he studied for 2 lifetimes on how to perfect magic. He's a kenjutsu specialist, which I love. Y'all gonna catch on. I love kenjutsu. I love the hands. Like, he's like that with all of it. Also, he's able to use chi arts, which are basically key arts in any other show power system. So he's able to use breathing techniques, something that a limited amount of people in the show are actually able to do. So yeah, he's just broken. He just has too many techniques. He's too versatile, and his drive and will to win is something that we don't usually see amongst overpowered isekai characters, which make him top 2 on this list. And my boy might not be number 2. It is very subjective. And then number 1 on our list, y'all should all know who it is. Rimuru Tempest, the dragon god, the dragon goat. He is the leader of Tempest in the Jura forest. He is the goat, the #1 most powerful isekai character ever created. And I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear no hemming, no hawing, no, oh, but this guy, oh, but that. No. Not only is he powerful, but he has hacks. Not only does he have hacks, he has enhanced knowledge and enhanced techniques stemming from different verses. He's omniversal, he's more than planetary. Like, there's no isekai character on this list that's quite frankly messing with him part 1, book 1, but like it's close with book 1 Rimuru. But when you get to the Rimuru that we're at now, let alone the manga, even though I know we're not talking about the manga, but if we're talking about the Rimuru now, he's still probably, like, it's debatable, but he's still the strongest isekai character. No lie. It would take me a whole video in and of itself, which I'm going to do, on why this man Rimuru is the most broken. He might be the most broken character in all of anime. But if we just talk about Beelzebub, Raphael, I mean, his techniques, summon Veldora, he's too versatile. He just has too much in his bag. His Duffy is too deep. He's like the Kyrie Irving of isekai mixed with Michael Jordan, mixed with LeBron. Like there's nothing you can do if you're going up against this guy. I would go so far as to say, this is gonna make a lot of y'all mad, but my boy's probably waxing Goku. He's probably waxing Jin Mori in the manga. Like he's waxing them. I'm sorry, like, bro, it's my opinion, he's waxing them. Like, that's just what it is. That's the bottom line of it. Now, I know that video, there was a little touch and go for a second. It got a little controversial. You know what I'm saying? It's very tough to rank these characters. They're all very powerful in their own right. But I think that this list here is very indicative of their not only strengths, but their weaknesses. Unless you're Rimuru, you don't have any weaknesses. So with that being said, I want to thank all of you for watching today's video, and just continue to stay in tune with us. Please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and hit that notification bell for continued support of us. And thank you from the Animonieee.